I'm going to show you how easy it is to make chocolate coconut bark. It makes a great addition to a tray or plate of Christmas cookies. It's also a simple treat you can make for your own family. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is make a double boiler. I use a pan like this with a glass measuring cup with a handle so you can hook it over the side. You put a little bit of water, maybe 1 or 2 inches in the bottom, bring it to a boil, and then add your chocolate to the glass measuring cup. I use 1 bar of high quality dark chocolate with a clean ingredient list. This is my favorite brand, Green and Blacks. I like to use the 85%, keep it pretty dark. You just break up the bar, add it to the Pyrex cup. You can stir it a little as it melts if you want to. Make sure to keep the heat on low. And then as the chocolate is pretty fully melted, you're gonna add coconut oil. Here is where the recipe is a little bit loose. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to use any coconut oil at all, but I like to add coconut oil because it increases the nutrition of the end result, and it also stretches the chocolate further. It makes more chocolate coconut bark. So you can add anywhere from a half cup to a whole cup, 1 cup of coconut oil. Just add it to the chocolate as it's finishing the melting process and keep stirring it every once in a while until everything is completely melted. Make sure the coconut oil is totally melted, otherwise you could end up with little coconut chunks, little balls of coconut oil that solidify when it gets cold later when you stick it in the fridge, and you don't want that in the bark. So just be patient and make sure everything is completely melted. And then the next step is to have a 9x13 pan lined with parchment paper. It can be a glass baking dish or it can be a metal baking pan. Line that with parchment paper and then pour the chocolate into the pan. And then you're gonna add whatever you like. We like nuts at my house, so this time I used pecans. Just chop them up and sprinkle them over the top. You can use almonds, cashews, macadamia nuts, whatever. If you can't do nuts, you might like to add something like coconut flakes or even experiment with fruits, like maybe a little bit of dried orange or some cranberries or whatever you like. And then also you want 1/8 teaspoon of unrefined sea salt. I like to use a coarse grind, and my favorite brand is Redmond's sea salt, Redmond's real salt. Actually, I have a coupon that you can use if you want to order from Redmond's. Use this code to get 15% off your entire order. The code is Keep It Real. So just sprinkle that salt over the top of the chocolate and sprinkle the nuts over the top, and then you're simply going to pop it in the refrigerator and wait for it to harden, and then you will cut it up. Make sure to store it in the refrigerator because of the coconut oil. If you leave it out, it has a tendency to soften and get kind of melty. So just keep it in the refrigerator and enjoy.